Today's class will be starting with working capital. Now, let us first discuss the concept of working capital. Um, what is capital? Capital is the money that we are investing in our business. Okay. So far, you are quite aware with the concept of capital. With the, at least, if not the concept, at least the term of capital. And who do not know the concept of capital? It's a very layman thing. Now, then what is working capital? You must be hearing about capitals for so long time from when you're a kid, but haven't heard of this term working capital before. Now, generally, capital is of two types. Okay, what two types? One is fixed capital, fixed or fluctuating, whatever it is. The capital which is used for, or the appropriate word would be used that can be used is long term capital. Okay, where we have equity shares, reserves, preference shares, debentures, long term loans, etc. Okay, means the different avenues from where we are investing the money into a business. Okay, and the capital that will be regarding which we'll be talking about today is the working capital. Now, what is working capital? Working capital, it is the capital which is used for day-to-day business. Okay, for the capital that we need to have in our hand for our day-to-day business. Okay, this is my long run capital that I need to have for my future, and this is for my day-to-day purpose. This capital is for my day-to-day purpose. Okay, now what is working capital? We know long-term capital means equity shares, preference shares, reserve, long-term loans, debentures, etc. Now what kind of capital are called working capital? Under working capital, we have two categories. Like working capital can be segregated on basis of various concepts, but here we'll be talking about gross working capital and net working capital. Okay. What is gross working capital? Gross working capital means summation of current assets. Oh my god, summation of current assets. What is this? It's nothing. It's the total current assets. Okay. Total of current assets. Okay. And what is net working capital? Net working capital means current asset minus current liabilities. Okay. 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 Net working capital means current asset minus current liabilities, or mathematically you can express it as summation of current asset minus summation of current liabilities. Okay, that means total current assets we will do the sum of all the current assets. From there we will deduct total current liabilities. ठीक है, we'll do summation of total current assets. From there we'll deduct total current liabilities. This is what is my net working capital. There has been a bit of disturbance while I'm discussing this, so I'll repeat it again. Working capital is divided into two kinds: gross working capital and net working capital. What is gross working capital? Gross working capital means summation of current asset, that is total of current assets. What does net working capital means? Net working capital means current assets minus current liabilities. Mathematically, it can be expressed as summation of current assets minus summation of current liabilities. That is total current assets minus total current liabilities. ठीक है, total current assets minus total current liabilities. Now for doing the sums of working capital, the first concept that you have to clear is which are current assets and which are current liabilities. Okay, what are my current assets? Stock, which is also known as inventory. Okay, then we have debtors, which is known as under schedule 6, it is trade receivables. Okay, then we have bills receivable. Okay, then we have prepaid expenses. Okay, anything else? The most important thing, cash and cash equivalent. So what are my current assets? Stock, which is also known as inventory, debtors, which is also known as trade receivables, we have bills receivables, we have prepaid expenses, and finally the most important one, cash and cash equivalent. Now comes the current liabilities. Okay, what are my current liabilities? Creditors. Then we have bills payable. Then what we have? We may have short term loan. Achha, here one more thing we can have. Since here we have short term loan, okay, here we can take advances given, not taken. Okay, this is advances, this is given, understand. Okay, and that you will get return, means you have given some advances that will get return in a short period of time. Achha, short term loan and advances. Achha, what does advances mean over here? When you have taken any short term loans and advances, this is given, this is taken. Okay, so you have creditors, bills payable, short term loans and advances, outstanding expenses. Okay, please mark up this list of current liabilities and current asset. Okay, if you don't mark up this list, you will not be able to solve the sums of working capital. Otherwise, there is nothing so difficult about working capital. Okay, acha. Next, let us discuss the concept of operating cycle. Operating cycle is a very important part of working capital. Okay, what is operating cycle? You are investing cash in your business. Okay, with cash you are purchasing raw material. Okay, with raw material you are producing finished goods. Okay, you are investing cash in your business. Okay, with cash you are purchasing raw material. Now raw material, you are transferring this raw material into process. From there you are getting finished goods. Okay, now you are selling this finished goods. Suppose you are selling this finished goods for credit. Then if we are selling this finished goods for credit, we are creating debtors. Okay, now when these debtors will give me back my cash, I'll again go over here cash. Now this finished goods, suppose the entire finished goods you didn't sell for credit, partially you sold it for cash. Then as soon as you are selling these goods for cash, cash is coming in, and partially you sold for credit, So as soon as you sold it for credit, you created a debtors. When the debtors will pay money, it will get converted to cash again. And again with cash will purchase raw material. Again you will produce finished goods. Again you will sell this finished goods in the market. You will create debtors or get cash instantly. And when the debtors will pay money, you will get cash again. Okay. This is the concept of operating cycle, which is very important. Now operating cycle is important for theory. It may come it generally comes like what is operating cycle, or what is working capital cycle, what are the components of working capital cycle, and so on. Okay. Components means these are the components of the working capital cycle. Okay, fine, we are done with operating cycle, we are done with the concept. So let us solve a very small sum. Okay, this is not the kind of sum that will come in your exam. This is just for understanding the concept of gross and net working capital. Achha, what did I say? Gross working capital. Gross working capital means total current assets. Now what is total current assets? Now let us, or total current assets or summation of current assets. Achha. Now let us jot down the current assets. Achha. I will not write like this. First current asset is stock, that you can see over here. Stock how much? Rupees 40,000. Then what we have? Debtors. Debtors how much? 30,000. Debtors how much? 30,000. Then what we have? Bills receivable. Bills receivable how much? 15,000.